Let's take the Myers-Briggs test. Now, this test has been around for quite a while. I think it used to originally start off as like 100 questions or whatever, but it's a test in psychology that helps you understand a little bit more about yourself and maybe the people around you. But you might be asking yourself, why, Joe, why is it important for me to learn about myself? Why do I gotta take a personality test? I already know that I'm an Aries. I already know that I'm a Capricorn rising. Well, this is a little bit different because this is based on psychological science and not the moon and the stars. Although that's good for something else. We can have a lot of fun with that. But for these kind of studies, if you know who you are, it could kind of push you toward the areas of life that you could thrive in. For example, like if you're an outgoing person that likes to talk to a lot of people, maybe sales is right for you. And maybe it's wrong for the person that doesn't like to deal with people and wants to stay home all day. So it really depends. Maybe it'll help you find a career, passion, or just a lifestyle that you can thrive in. And if you can understand your strengths and weaknesses too, I think that's also awesome. But take this with a grain of salt because a lot of the tests out there are not like your real psychological tests. I think that the real ones are like hundreds of pages long. We actually did this inside of the 90 Days of Freedom group. Someone, she suggested it and we all took this test. And I actually scored different than what I do on a regular. So for me, I scored an ENTP. But I usually score ENTJ. But I also heard that throughout time in life and as you learn and change as an individual, your personality goes from here to there or whatever, this also changes depending on that. So ENTJ is an extrovert, is an intuitive, thinking, and judging. So it's based off of these 4 different characteristic traits, and the combination kind of creates who you are. But there's also another letter too at the end. It's like an A and a T, and it's like assertive or turbulent. But if you go on the page, it'll explain everything into detail. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and read and do this because this is super fun, and I don't want you to spend too much time on this video. For this one, go ahead, do that, take the test, check it out, and see who you really are.